Hi, this is Jody from the Women Travel Safe Facebook group. Today we're going to look at the Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, or the Frankfurt main train station. There's a lot of crime at the Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof compared to other train stations all over Germany. You have a lot of traffic coming in and out of the train station, buses, taxis, and trains. Let me show you a little bit of the layout. You're always safer if you understand the layout and the orientation of the train station as it relates to the city center of any European city. So when you look at this here on Google Street View, you can see the main entrance and exit of the train station here. You can see on the left and the right side, you also have an entrance and exit. And then you have here on the left side, this is where buses come to pick up. There's also buses and trams here on this left side. You have on the right side, this is the drop-off zone and pickup zone for taxis. And you have multiple lanes, 4, 5, 6 lanes here crossing that you'd have to cross. Therefore, they have here underpassage that you can take to get to the other side, which brings you out over here. You can get the U-Bahn inside of the station. That is the underground local trains. You do have to be a little bit careful around this Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. I have seen a lot of crime there. I have been told by the German Polizei to take care around this train station area. Compared to other cities in Germany and the smaller villages, there is a lot of crime and there is a lot of drug use around the station. You have to be very careful here on the sides. There's a McDonald's right here. I have been there. I had breakfast there one morning. You do have to be careful. There's a lot of people living on the street. You have here across the street, let me show you here. This is the street view. You can see the Hauptbahnhof right here. It's a very interesting history, actually. This was built the start of the Hauptbahnhof was built in 1866, or started the layout in 1866. It was actually, construction was started in 1883, and then it was finally opened August 18th, 1888. They originally planned for 34 platforms, but they ended up with 18. So you can see here, this is across the street from the Hauptbahnhof. There's a lot of little shops here. What you have to be careful about is the side streets here, this one in particular. This is a zone, even though you have a Starbucks, this is a zone for the sex industry, so you have a lot of brothels there. You can see there we are right at the Hauptbahnhof. Yeah, it's very difficult for me because when I was there walking, you would see people doing drugs right on the street. It was something I had never really seen, not even in New York. I would tend to walk around this longer way just to try to bypass, but as you can see, there's the sex-in, foxy ladies, not the best part of town to be in, especially if you're a woman traveling alone. This is daytime, so you don't see a lot of people out on the streets, but there are people there, and they need money, and you must really take care. Walking on these streets, there's a lot of table dancing, things like this. I would do my best to try to walk away from these areas. I felt like my choices were either the sex district or the drug district, so it was pretty tricky there. This reminded me very much of some of the streets in New York. You see people just sitting on the stoop, eating. Here's another brothel show center. And what you see here, which is very interesting, the women actually do stand outside these windows and they holler down to the men walking on the streets below. So it's always very interesting. So I want everyone to travel safe. Yeah, this is not supposed to be a video of all of the sex district around the Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof, but it's clearly something that makes that area a lot of activity and very dangerous. So please take care and travel safe, and please have a look at the Google Street View before you come out of your train station so you can get aligned with yourself in the orientation of the city. You can see in Europe the streets are all different directions. They're not, horizontal and parallel like a lot of American cities are. You see you have tram tracks in the center. Please take care. Travel safe.